Protein, hormones, sleep, brain health, and strength training. As a woman, if you get these 5 things wrong, your energy crashes, your body weakens, and your long-term health suffers. And the scary part is it can sneak up on you fast without you ever realizing it, especially once you hit your 40s. In this video, you will learn how to take control of these 5 essential factors so you can restore balance, stay strong, and feel vibrant for years to come. Most advice on women's health is either too generic or too overwhelming. And that is why I'm giving you something practical and unique. 2 science-backed steps for each of the 5 essentials: protein, hormones, sleep, brain health, and strength training. These are the same recommendations that I have personally used and have given to my patients. They have seen incredible improvements in their energy, mood, and overall health. By the end of this video, you will have 10 clear actions you can start using today, not theory, not fluff, real steps that help you balance your hormones, fuel your body, sharpen your mind, sleep better, and build lasting strength. Hi, I'm Dr. Laara Van Bryce. I'm a chiropractor and functional medicine practitioner, and I help women over 40 restore their energy, mental clarity, and hormone balance naturally. If you've ever been told everything looks normal, but you still feel tired, foggy, irritable, or just not like yourself, this channel is exactly where you need to be. Each week I share real science-based strategies to help you uncover what's actually going on in your body. You'll learn how to rebalance your hormones, sharpen your focus, sleep better, and finally feel clear and energized again without relying on prescriptions or generic advice. Subscribe if you want answers that make sense, strategies that actually work, and want to feel strong, sharp, and fully alive. So let's start with protein because it is the foundation of strength, energy, and overall health. Protein is what keeps your muscles strong, your metabolism running, and your hormones and brain working properly. Without enough protein, your muscles break down, your energy dips, and your body struggles to repair and recover. Here's the reality. Most women are under-eating protein by a wide margin. A good target is about 1 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. For example, if you weigh 150 pounds, which is 68 kilograms, that means aiming for 70 to 100 grams of protein daily. Now that might sound like a lot, but here is how you can do it. A Greek yogurt with breakfast gives you about 15 grams. A protein shake adds another 20 grams. A palm-sized portion of chicken or fish at lunch and dinner adds another 25 to 30 grams at both lunch and dinner. Put those together and you easily accrue 90 grams in a day without feeling overwhelmed. The best protein sources for women's health include lean meats like chicken, turkey, grass-fed beef, and fish, also plant-based proteins like lentils, beans, and tofu, and high-quality dairy like cottage cheese and Greek yogurt. Protein powders made from whey or pea protein are also excellent sources for filling in the gaps. Here are your 2 steps. First, anchor every meal around a quality protein source. Build your plate starting with protein, then add your vegetables and healthy carbs. And second, use a protein shake or protein-rich snack to close the gaps on days when you fall short. It is a simple way to hit your goal consistently. When you fuel your body with enough protein, everything else becomes easier. And the next factor that we need to look at is hormones because they control how your body actually uses that fuel. After 40, hormone changes become one of the biggest challenges women face. Estrogen and progesterone begin to decline, which affects everything from your energy to your mood, your sleep, and even your ability to maintain muscle and bone strength. Testosterone also lowers gradually, which makes it harder to maintain your muscles and your strength compared to your younger years. This stage of life is called perimenopause, and it can last for several years prior to going into full menopause. During this time, hot flashes, mood swings, disrupted sleep, and weight gain around the midsection are common signs that your hormones are shifting. What makes this tricky is that these changes often creep up slowly, so women sometimes blame stress, aging, or busy schedules instead of realizing their changing hormones are the underlying issue. This essential cannot be neglected. When hormones are out of balance, even eating right and exercising can feel like it's just not working. But the good news is that you can take steps to support hormonal health. Here are two powerful ones. First, balance your blood sugar. Every time your blood sugar spikes and crashes, it puts stress on your insulin and cortisol, which drags down your other hormones. Aim to pair protein and healthy fats with your carbs and avoid going long stretches without food. And second, manage stress daily. Cortisol is your stress hormone, and when it stays high, it throws estrogen, progesterone, and thyroid hormones off. Even 10 minutes of meditation, journaling, or walking outside can calm cortisol and restore balance. When your hormones are supported, your energy stabilizes, your sleep improves, and your mood lifts. And that brings us to the next essential, which is sleep, the ultimate reset button for your entire body. Sleep is the ultimate reset button for your body and your brain. During deep sleep, your hormones are restored, your muscles repair, your memory consolidates, and your nervous system calms down. Without good sleep, even the best diet and the workout plan will not give you the results that you want. For many women over 40, sleep becomes one of the first areas to suffer. Hormonal changes can lead to night sweats, difficulty falling asleep, or waking up multiple times during the night. Add in stress, busy schedules, and too much screen time before bed, and the quality of your sleep continues to decline. What happens next is that fatigue builds, cravings increase, cortisol stays elevated, and even your energy and mood begin to drop. And that's why quality sleep must not be neglected. Poor sleep accelerates aging, weakens your immune system, and makes it much harder to balance hormones, lose weight, and think clearly. Here are two practical ways to improve it. First, create a wind-down routine that signals to your body it's time to rest. Dim the lights, step away from screens at least an hour or two before bed, and choose something calming like light stretching exercises, reading, or breathing exercises. And second, keep a consistent sleep and wake schedule even on weekends. This trains your circadian rhythm, improves sleep quality, and makes it easier to fall asleep and wake up naturally. When you start sleeping better, your energy rises, your focus sharpens, and your hormones get the reset that they need. And speaking of focus, that leads us right into the next essential, which is brain health. Your brain controls everything: your mood, your memory, your ability to focus, and even how motivated you feel to take care of yourself. When your brain is clear and sharp, everything in life feels easier. But when it's foggy, distracted, or low in energy, even simple tasks can feel overwhelming. After 40, many women notice changes in their mental clarity. Hormonal shifts can create brain fog, forgetfulness, or mood changes. Add in poor sleep or high stress, and the effects can feel even stronger. The mistake most women make is waiting until the decline is obvious instead of protecting brain health early and consistently. Here are two ways to strengthen your brain starting now. First, keep it active and challenged. Learn new skills, try puzzles, read books, or pick up a new hobby. Every time you challenge your brain, you build new connections that keep it sharp. Second, fuel your brain with omega-3 fatty acids. These are found in foods like salmon, sardines, chia seeds, flax seeds, and walnuts. Omega-3s are essential for memory, focus, and long-term brain protection. When your brain is sharp, you have the clarity and confidence to show up at your best in every area of life. And to keep that going, you need a strong body to back it up. And that brings us to the fifth essential, which is strength training. But before we move on to strength training, I want to recommend that you keep watching until the end, because I will show you how all 5 of these essentials work together synergistically and how to implement them. I will also guide you on the easiest way to stack them so that you can put them all into action without feeling overwhelmed. The 5th essential for women's health is strength training. This is one of the most powerful tools that you have to stay strong, energized, and independent as you age. Strength training protects your muscles, keeps your bones dense, boosts your metabolism, and even helps balance hormones. Without it, your body naturally loses muscle every year after 40, which leads to weakness, slower metabolism, and a higher risk of injuries and osteoporosis. The problem is that many women either avoid strength training or do not do enough of it. Some believe it will make them bulky, while others stick only to cardio. The truth is, strength training is what keeps your body toned, resilient, and capable as you get older. Here are 2 steps to get started. First, aim for at least 2 days per week of resistance training. This can be body weight moves like squats, push-ups, and planks, or you can use dumbbells, resistance bands, or gym machines. Second, focus on progression. That means slowly adding more weight, more reps, or more sets over time. And this is how your body adapts and continues to grow. Strength training is not just about fitness, it's about building the strength, confidence, and independence to be able to keep doing the things that you love to do. And when you combine strength training with protein, hormone support, good sleep, and brain health, you create a complete system for lasting vitality. Now that you know the 5 essentials, the question is, how do you start putting them into action? And the truth is, every woman's starting point is unique. For some, the first step might be focusing on protein because nutrition has been inconsistent. For others, it might be prioritizing sleep or managing hormones. The key is to choose the area that makes the most sense for you right now, based on your biggest struggle. If you are constantly tired, start with sleep. If your energy crashes during the day, focus on protein and blood sugar balance. If mood swings or hot flashes are your biggest concern, start with hormone support. Once you have that first area under control, move to the next most pressing need. From there, you can stack the others. For example, better sleep makes it easier to exercise, more strength training helps balance your hormones, and eating enough protein supports both your brain and your recovery. Each essential supports the next, which is why the synergy is so powerful. So tell me in the comments, which one are you going to start with? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you feel like you need more personal support, I offer free 15-minute consultations. If you're unsure whether functional medicine is the right fit for you, or you just need guidance on where to begin, this is a great first step. You can find my contact information in the description box below. And if you found value in this video, please like and share it so more women can discover how to feel strong, sharp, and fully alive. And remember, subscribe if you want answers that make sense, strategies that actually work, and a path to health that is rooted in functional medicine and holistic principles. And in the next video that you should watch is this one if you want to discover how functional medicine treats hormonal imbalances. Go watch that video next.